Hi, Mini Beanies, and welcome to our podcast. If you enjoy some of the songs you hear in our stories, then head to our YouTube channel. It's full of music videos so you can sing and dance along with us. They're lots of fun, and there's a lot of different dances and nursery rhymes too. Just head to youtube.com/@thebeanies. Now on with the show.
Hi, Mini Beanies. It's the Beanies here. That means you're with Laura, Mim.
And Michael.
Today we might build something.
Make friends with some beavers.
And use a hammer.
Are you ready, Mini Beanies?
Let's go!
Okay, let's keep it moving. Slowly, people, slowly. See the sign?
Huh?
It says, slow. Slow it down, people.
What people? It's just us.
And stop. And off we go again. Let's keep it moving.
Mim, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm helping the builders by holding this lollipop sign.
What's a lollipop sign? Can I lick it?
Well, you could, but it wouldn't taste very nice.
Well, what's a lollipop sign that Michael, stop licking it?
This is. It's a round sign on top of a stick, and people in bright neon vests wear them and go,
Oh. Doesn't taste like a lollipop sign to me.
Well, what does it do?
well, one side says, slow, and one side says, stop. And you have to do what the sign says, see? Slow, stop, slow, stop, and so on.
Okay, but why?
It's for busy builders working hard. When cars come, they have to slow down so they don't disturb the builders who might be working on the road or something.
Ah, whenever I see builders at work, they don't seem to be doing much work.
Well, yes, to the naked eye, Michael, but to a keen builder's eye, like mine eyes, they're actually working very hard. See, look, over there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I'm helping them with this lollipop sign.
That builder has his eyes shut.
Oh. Well, they're calculating very clever builder sums in his head, and he's closing his eyes so he can concentrate extra hard.
Well, that one's just standing there scratching their bottom.
Yes. They are warming up their fingers to do some very dexterous nail and hammer work.
That one's lying on the ground with his feet up drinking a drink from a can.
Oh, well, that one's actually, look, I am holding the very important lollipop sign, and you have to do what the sign says.
Sorry, Mim.
Sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. You just don't have the builder's eye, as I do.
Yep, got it.
I gotcha.
Hey, I know a story about builders. I heard one of the builders telling it yesterday.
When?
Just before nap time.
Oh.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
Once upon a time, there were some builders. They were building a house at the top of a very tall hill. So tall that when you stood at the top, you couldn't see the bottom. And when you stood at the bottom, you couldn't see the top.
Well, this looks like a good spot for a house.
So they got started.
Let's get started. Break time.
Finally, it was break time. So all the builders settled in for a little snooze. While the builders were having a well-earned break, there were some other hard workers right at the bottom of the hill. Some beavers. Oh.
Well, this looks like a good spot for a dam.
Beavers are super cute little furry animals with button noses, big buck teeth, and a paddle-like tail.
Let's get started.
The beavers were building their own version of a house, which is called a dam. It's a bit like a big wall of sticks and logs all smushed in together.
Looking good, looking good. If we keep this up, we will be done in no time.
The busy little beavers swam about collecting sticks and logs and cutting them with their big buck teeth to the perfect size, slotting them into the walls of the dam and then hammering the sticks down in place with their tails.
That's a good stick. We'll put that in. This one's too big. Chop it up into 2 sticks. Very nice, in they go.
The beavers were working very hard.
Nice work, beavers. Now it's time
To do even more work. All right, back to work, everyone.
Wow, those were some busy beavers, all right. And way back up the top of the hill, the builders were still fast asleep. Wowee, those were some tired builders, all right. Oh, but look, one of the builders has left his hammer on the side of the table. And as one of the builders took a big yawn, they stretched their arms out wide and knocked the hammer off the table. It bounced and bounced across the ground, and then it began to roll down the hill. It was gathering speed faster and faster, and then
Ouch!
it bopped one of the beavers right on the head.
That stick bopped me right on the head.
But wait a second. The beaver picked up the stick to take a good look at it.
This is not a stick.
The other beavers gathered around to see what was going on.
This is.
The beaver turned the hammer in his little paws, examining it closely.
This is the stick. Put it in the dam.
So the beaver carried the hammer, the most amazing stick ever, to the dam and placed it very carefully and then hit it into place with their tails.
Perfect.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Oh dear.
All right, back to work, builders.
The builder went to grab his hammer, but where was it? Oh, under the table?
No.
Next to the chair?
Nope.
In the toolbox?
Not there either. How odd.
Odd indeed. Well, the builder could hardly do any work without the hammer, so
Break time.
Oh, yeah, finally. What a day.
and all the builders went back to sleep. All the while, all the busy beavers at the bottom of the hill were admiring the greatest stick of all time, the hammer. They loved it and wanted another just like it.
Let's get more sticks like this one.
So the beavers retraced where the hammer came from. They waddled up the tall hill until they got to the very top, and they found the builders sleeping soundly. Shh.
Look.
The beavers were amazed to see even more amazing sticks.
This one's got metal.
A wrench.
Oh, this one's long and sharp and thin. Oh, look, so many.
Nails.
Well, this one is a long rectangle with a bubble inside.
I don't know the name of that one.
Wow.
The beavers grabbed the special sticks and took them back to the dam.
All right, what a day. Back to work, builders.
But wait, all the builders' tools were gone. And then they started to get angry. The builders angrily stomped about the worksite, shouting louder and louder and banging their fists on the table. And then one of the builders banged his fist on the table so hard that a leftover nail fell to the floor and started to roll.
Hey, look.
The nail rolled off the slanted builder's site and then down the hill.
Wait a second.
The builders rushed to the edge of the hill to see where the nail had gone. It was picking up speed, moving faster and faster down the hill, so the builders followed.
Quick, follow that nail.
And they ran down the hill after it. They were going too fast, and one of the builders tripped. They bumped bumped into the next builder, and then that builder bumped into another builder, and like that they fell like dominoes and rolled and rolled and rolled down the hill together. And all the builders rolled right into the water next to the dam. The builders took a second to catch their breath, and then they saw their tools piled up high in the dam. There were hundreds of sticks and logs and hammers and nails and wrenches and screwdrivers and the thing with the bubble too. The builders powered through the water fast and began grabbing at their tools. They pulled and pulled with all their might, but they couldn't get them out of the dam. But it was hard work, and they couldn't budge them. They were getting tired.
Hey, would you look at this?
The beavers, scared of all the ruckus, had hidden behind the dam. But now they were starting to come out and look around.
Hello, little fella.
Beavers are pretty cute.
What you doing there, buddy?
Then the builders realised the beavers had taken their tools and built a dam with them. Well, they hadn't used the tools as such to build the dam, but they'd taken the tools and put them in the dam like... yeah, you know.
These little guys have used our tools for their home.
The builders stood there looking at the cute little beavers and the tools and the sticks that they'd stolen.
Ah, well, maybe we should let them keep them.
Oh, no way. Those are our tools and we need them to build the house.
Well, go on then, you go get them.
Fine.
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 So the builder reached for their hammer and pulled it out of the dam
Got it.
and began to walk away.
Mate, look.
The builders turned back to see some very sad-faced beavers. Tears welled up in their big eyes, sniffing their little button noses and rubbing their cheeks with their fuzzy beaver paws.
Oh, look. We can't take their tools. It would be like taking their home.
So the builders took back the hammer and gave it to the little beavers.
All right, we'll enjoy that. Let's go. Come on.
So the builders went back up the hill to work on the house. But when they got there, they realised they still had no tools and no way to finish the house. And the builders began to cry. Tears welled up in their big eyes and they sniffed their little button noses and rubbed their cheeks with their hairy builder hands.
Whacked things with it.
And just then the builders turned around to see the beavers coming to the rescue.
Come on, beavers. Let's pitch in.
And the beavers helped the builders. And the busy little beavers got to work building the house. They cut wood with their big buck teeth, hammered in nails with their little paddle-like tails, and even popped on little neon vests and little yellow hard hats. Aww.
Come on, let's all build.
So all the beavers and all the builders built the house together. In fact, they went on to build lots of houses together. They made such a good team that they formed a company called Builders and Beavers Incorporated.
And our logo? A beaver wearing a hard hat.
The end.
It's time to close your eyes and wake your imagination.
And make a picture in your head of
A house.
What colour is your house? Red brick or brown logs?
What noises does your house make? Does it creak in the wind or stand straight and silent?
What does your house smell like? Like old, musty, dusty carpet? Or brand new, like the bathroom after it's been cleaned?
Well done, Mini Beanies. You made
A house.
Wow, that was a good story, Mim. I liked the bit with the busy beavers. They were such hard workers.
I like the bit with the sleepy builders.
Actually, they didn't seem to be working very hard, did they? Is that what all builders are like?
No, builders work really hard, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's ask.
Yeah. Professor Know-It-All. But we don't need to. I already know the answer because of Professor Know-It-All.
Hello, Beanies. So you want to know about builders, do you?
Yes, please.
No, we're good, thanks.
Why are they always sleeping?
Oh, Michael. That was just a story. Builders actually work very hard. In fact, they get up before the sun to start work. Before we even open our eyes, they are working. Yes, they work with their hands and their muscles, their heads and their brains. It is a very hard and very important job.
See?
Builders use all kinds of tools. Can you remember any from the story?
A hammer.
Yes.
Hammer's waxed up. Whack, whack, whack.
Well, actually, hammers should only whack nails. And they don't really whack them, no. They carefully knock. It's very important to be careful of your fingers and knock gently.
Knock.
Good. What else?
What was the thing with the bubble?
Oh, yes. Good question. It was a spirit level. A spirit level is a tool that has a sealed glass tube filled with water or another liquid and an air bubble. The bubble moves around and helps to tell builders if things are straight, like a wall, the floor, or a window.
Oh.
Can you say spirit level?
Spirit level.
Good. Now I'm off to do some building myself, Beanies. Night.
Bye, Professor. Now, time for a song.
About building.
Cool. Brick 1, brick 2, make something new. We're building a house and there's lots to do. Painting the ceilings and laying the floors. You do the windows
And I'll do the doors.
Brick 1, brick 2, make something new. We'll work together until we're through.
With 4 walls around us.
A roof up above.
We'll be safe and sound here with people we love. Knock, knock, knock. Use your hammer to knock the nails in straight. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Look, you're doing great. Push, push, push.
With your drill, you'll screw the screws in tight.
Push, push, push. Push, push, push.
Yeah, you got it right.
Brick 1, brick 2, make something new. We're building a house and there's lots to do. Painting the ceilings and laying the floors. You do the windows.
And I'll do the doors.
Brick 1, brick 2, make something new. We'll work together until we're through.
With 4 walls around us.
A roof up above.
We'll be safe and sound here with people we love. Climb, climb, climb.
Up the ladder to reach things that are tall.
Climb, climb, climb. Climb, climb, climb.
Careful not to fall.
Get your saw to cut the wood in two. Hey, you're almost through.
Brick 1, brick 2, make something new. We're building a house and there's lots to do. Painting the ceilings and laying the floors. You do the windows.
And I'll do the doors.
Brick 1, brick 2, make something new. We'll work together until we're through.
With 4 walls around us.
A roof up above.
We'll be safe and sound here with people we love. We'll be safe and sound here with people we love.
Maybe you can build a house with blocks or cardboard.
And sing brick 1, brick 2 while you do.
Or have a nap.
Bye, Mini Beanies.
Did you like today's podcast? Want even more? Well, in the show notes, you'll find links to things like worksheets to complete about the episode, colouring in pages, dance-along videos to the song, and all sorts of fun stuff. How cool! Can't wait to see what you create, Mini Beanies.
The Beanies' beautiful tunes were brought to you by The Beanies and the magnificent music wizard, James Court. Ah, ah, ah.